Okay guys, we're talking about the beyond belly position. In the last class we did some drills for movement, passing the guard, getting the position, how to feel comfortable here. One of the things we talked about, we were doing it with the gi on, but we weren't relying on the gi, and that was really important. If you rely on the gi too much, with, in this case, the right hand, the hand that's closest to his legs, that's where you're going to run into problems. He's going to be able to escape when you're grabbing the gi anywhere you put your hand. So what I was talking about are some just alternate things here where we're going to concentrate on the control of the closed hand. Alright, now, when we don't have a gi on, and there may be punches involved, it becomes a much bigger deal. Right? It's really, really important for us to concentrate on this arm, not so much the legs, because as you can see I don't have a gi on. So, we did a bunch of drills. We're not going to worry about how we get here, we're just going to be here. Okay? So look at the other class if you have trouble with this. What we're going to do here is concentrate on this arm. What we did here is we got to hold the back of this tricep. Right? So we were concentrating on this right here. Just pulling up on this, being in position, making sure you don't feel like you're going to fall over, whatever. All right? Even if he's trying to do anything here, you got to get this arm into position. All right? So how do we do this? There are a few different ways. First of all, if it is a fight where there's punching involved, it's a very simple thing. As soon as you cram down on him a couple times, he's got to defend it. All right? So if you have a good position, you're mobile here, you understand this position, you're going to be fine. You can incorporate some of the other drills. For example, if you strike and he decides to use an escaping move here, you can immediately do the other drill, come to the other side and hit. Now your hand here is in the perfect position for this next move. So if I incorporate that mobility drill and I'm on this side, now the arm's where I want it. I can push down, reach across, and start to attack with this next move that I'm going to talk about. Okay, so we can get it like this, off the drill. If he raises his arm up here to defend, I can pop across and push down into him. Okay, so you can do a simple thing here. If you don't want to move around and that opportunity did not present itself, did not hip out, up, straight across. Once you have the pressure here, you're going to reach around here, grabbing his wrist. Okay, trying to capture this. Okay, so there are two different ways that you can approach this position. If you do know the drill, you'll be in a perfect spot. His hand will already be there. If you don't, right here you can punch or whatever. He defends. His hands across. Some guys will do this kind of stuff. Fantastic. Push it across. Secure with the hand close to his legs. Grab his wrist. All right, that's the first thing. Now, if you're striking from this position, obviously, you have a good opportunity here to hit him, whatever. What we're going to talk about here is how to finish the fight. The first thing, I'm going to bring this hand in and through. All right, just like that. Okay, so I'm grabbing his arm. I go in and through, just like that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull up on his arm and I'm going to drive down with my right elbow here. Okay, just to make pressure on his neck. Begin to choke. If here, see I'm not perfect with my leverage. If I need more leverage, I can start to come down and mount, use the other part of my body, and start to just make the pressure to choke him. How it's going to work is you're cutting off the blood on the side of his neck. This is just stabilizing. So this part of his wrist will stabilize this part of his neck here. Your forearm will push against the artery on the other side. Right, so it's not a pain choke. So don't expect it's like a triangle. How many of you here have had a triangle choke? You're holding it, holding it, holding it, holding it. You figure out whatever. You let it go, and the guy's like, "Oh, you almost had it." It's that exact situation. Okay? It's not on the front of his throat. So a lot of people may just go to sleep before they tap out. So you're here, and you just continue on with your pressure. Okay? Until you get it. So right here, pushing straight across. You secured his arm. If you want to strike, that's fine. You can add elbows, whatever you want. Down through. Okay, and then driving down. If you want to try here, you can drive down, pull up, try to get the choke, circle this way, drive into him. Your elbow, forearms coming across his neck. Okay, try to finish the fight that way. All right, let's try it out.